Way here. Hey guys, from Netflix raising their prices, Hulu, Spotify, you guys are probably wondering, what the hell can $100 buy you nowadays? Well, I'm here to tell you, you can take $100 and you can start your first fragrance collection with 4 bottles. And I'll give you 2 choices. So guys, let's check out what you broke ass can get with just 100. I thought that'd be cooler. Alright guys, so let's just get into this. These 4 are the first collection I'm going to show you today that you can start with just $100. Which honestly says a lot because $100 can't get you nowadays. So guys, the first, Afnan 9 PM Rebel. This, if you don't know, this takes the Creed Aventus DNA, which is a smoky oak moss fragrance with some citrus in the opening, and then a little bit of pineapple. But this takes that DNA and turns that pineapple up to a 12. So if you're not a fan of pineapple, you might not like this, but with some pineapple, some mandarin, and some apple in the top note, this one evens out the smokiness of the oak moss and the wood in the base of this fragrance, well, the middle note for the oak moss. But guys, this one is a banger. You're going to be able to wear this anywhere. Just don't go crazy in the gym because the sweetness might become a little bit too cloying. Now, before I get to the second one, I just want to make mention, guys, I'm doing a giveaway here. If you are the lucky person chosen, then you can win one of the 2 collections I'm going to show here today. It depends on what you'd like. So guys, follow, watch the video, and see how you can win one of these collections. Alright? Now, the next fragrance we have is a clone of Carolina Herrera Mystery Tobacco. This clones a $300 fragrance from the private line of Carolina Herrera. Guys, this one smells amazing. It's tobacco, some vetiver, some guaiac wood that are going to hit you. And this one, it can be a little bit harsh. It kind of reminds me of Vicks in the opening where it's a little bit pungent. But if you give it just a little bit of time, the dry down is oh so sweet and amazing. And honestly, this thing lasts crazy long. Like, I've sprayed this on a shirt, and when I went to unzip and unpack everything a couple of days later, well, a week later, let's be honest. No one unpacks as soon as they get back from vacation. But after a week, guys, this thing was still making my shirt smell amazing a week later. So, if you're into tobacco fragrances, that's a no-frills pickup. Now, the next one is also a great clone, but the caveat to this one is, guys, it only lasts 4 hours. So it's not the best clone, but for like almost $20, and maybe a little bit less in some places, you're getting one of the best clones of L'Immensité by Louis Vuitton. Guys, this one is a ginger powerhouse. Like, it is insane. You can wear this to the gym and dress it down a little bit, but just be careful of the amount of sprays you wear. And also, if you're going to wear this out and you want it to stay good and stay lasting, I'd recommend, doing the Vaseline trick, maybe carrying a 10 ml of this, get a little atomizer, fill it up, because this one unfortunately doesn't last despite how good it is. Now, the next that I definitely didn't almost drop is Lattafa Neshama Caprice. Guys, this one is a clone of YSL Blue Electrique, which unfortunately YSL discontinued because YSL does that with all of their good fragrances, like Eau Fraiche and with their last YSL Y that they discontinued. But guys, this one right here is a great clone, and it's super cheap. Guys, this is this spicy, woody blue fragrance that honestly is versatile and you can wear anywhere. Like, you can wear this to date night, you can wear this to the office, you can wear this to the gym. It doesn't matter. That's the point of blue fragrances. But this has to be the best. When I mean the best, I mean this kicks Club de Nuit Iconic down. This is the best blue clone in the market. This is the best, sub $40, sub $30 clone out there, any blue fragrance to exist, and it clones a fragrance that is dead. So guys, you can't go and get any better than this one right here. Now, this is just the first collection. And if you notice, this one's geared a little bit towards the guys. But what if you want something a little bit more unisex? Or maybe you're a woman who wants fragrances that are a little bit more versatile. Well, have no fear. This collection is just collection 1. So let's show you the second one. Alright guys, here's the second collection. Now, this collection I think is more versatile, and it can definitely be worn by both men and women. So if you're a woman trying to get into fragrances, or you're trying to win the giveaway, then this is the collection for you. Now, the first is Qaid al-Farsan. Now, Qaid al-Farsan, if you know about this, this is the clone that started it all. It's essentially like a pineapple forward, a little bit lighter, sweeter version of Aventus, but it's not quite there. Definitely not close to 9 p.m. Rebel. This one has pineapple and saffron in the top notes that I feel like kind of give this one a defining factor. This one right here definitely sits in the unisex territory. It doesn't make you feel manly. It doesn't make you feel feminine. It's just a fragrance that makes you smell good, makes you feel good. Now, the only caveat with this thing is I maybe get 4 to 5 hours as opposed to some other fragrances in the Aventus clone range or the Aventus inspired DNA range. So guys, but you're getting what you pay for. This is sub $20, but it's definitely a great fragrance that you can use to dress up, dress down. You can wear this to the office, wear this to school, wear this to your work, and you won't feel like you're too formal or informal, and people are gonna walk by you and say, "You smell nice." This is that. Has a good sillage as well. And you can honestly use this and take this and dress it up and down with using any of these. Mostly, maybe dressing down. But this is definitely a good fragrance that you can use to accent any of these. So that's why I've included it in this list. Now the next is a God of Fire clone. Now Maison Alhambra Spectre Malachite may not be the best clone of God of Fire, even in this price range. But the thing is, if you look at clones like Mango Ice by Gulf Orchid, that one I think may be a little bit too strong, or maybe it might not be everyone's cup of tea because of that fresh factor and just because that one has a crazy sillage. So you can actually opt for that one if you want something that is a power bomb and that's just gonna take over everything. But this one right here is definitely something that's a little bit more muted in terms of its sillage and projection, but it's still a great clone. Don't get me wrong. So Maison Alhambra Spectre Malachite is definitely something you should get if you're looking to start out and you're not sure. Because remember, if you're getting something like this, you might not like it, you might love it. It really depends. So, you should really get something that's going to fit you. And make sure you always get decants if you're going to splurge and buy a dozen or more. Or honestly, if you're buying 10 plus, make sure you get decants. Now, the next one, this is another clone of a private line fragrance from Carolina Herrera. This dupes Saffron Lazuli. And this is exclusive saffron by Maison Alhambra. So if it wasn't already evident by the name, yeah, there's saffron in it. There's also a little bit of blackcurrant in here, some leather, and some rose, which come into play here. The rose and the leather kind of work together, where the rose softens the leather's edges, and the leather kind of evens out the, je ne sais quoi, like the jamminess of the rose, yeah. So that's what this does. This kind of takes that rose jamminess and kind of brings it down a notch, makes it feel more refined, makes it feel more elegant. And then, this is my favorite gourmand dupe of 2025. I think this is the most underrated clone that was released by Armaf in 2025. Guys, this is Armaf Odyssey Eau de Montagne. Honestly, all of the Armaf Odyssey fragrances are 10 out of 10s. I don't think I've smelled a bad Armaf Odyssey yet, but I haven't smelled them all, so I can't speak for all of them. Now, this one is a clone of Blanche Beat by Liquid Imaginaire. That's a $180 bottle. This is like $25. $27, something like that. Guys, it's crazy good. Now, it doesn't have the same milky, creamy vibe that you do get with the OG, but the lactonic vibe, the sweet, like, creaminess it does have. It has some, like, almost almond-like. And then with the vanilla and the cacao in the base, this one is a sweet fragrance. That is just amazing. Honestly, you spray this on, people are gonna wanna sniff you all day long. Honestly, I spray this on my bed sometimes just to want to stay in bed and go to sleep because it smells amazing. You don't want to stop smelling it. I have sprayed this on a piece of paper when I was doing a spray test between this and the OG, and guess what? This made my entire room smell for about 8+ hours. So this thing does not play. This thing is not as cheap as it actually is. So sometimes the price doesn't match the worth and the, like, you know, the quality. It's just amazing. I don't even know how they do it, but Armaf does it. Now, guys, that was it for the 2 collections. So if you made it this far and you want to be entered into the giveaway to win one of these collections, then you guys know what to do. Make sure you comment. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. But guys, I'm not going to just give away just one of these collections. 2 lucky people are going to be able to win 5 ml decants of Collection A or Collection B. It's going to be their choice. And of course, the winner, the top prize, is going to be all brand new in box. I'm not giving you guys secondhand or used bottles. So keep in mind, some of these fragrances, they do need to kind of open up like this. So just keep that in mind. But Lattafa Neshama Caprice, 9 p.m. Rebel, honestly, everything in the first collection, you really don't need to let macerate. And in this, maybe this one, I am maybe a little bit, but these 2, definitely not. They're good to go right when you open them. But guys, make sure you comment down below which is your favorite 2025 fragrance that came out or one that you're looking forward to. Are you looking forward to the new PDMs coming out, you know, a couple of weeks? Or is there something that already came out that you're like, hey, I found my thing. This is it. I'm not going to wear anything else. Let me know down below in the comments, guys. Remember, you can be one of lucky 3 people to win. So you can either be the person to win one of these collections, or you can be one of 2 people who can win 5 ml decants of all 4. So guys, thank you for watching. Remember, spend better, spray smart. I'll see you next time.